And then they arrive on the set, and then you yell action, they come out and do their stuff, and take, cut, print it.
Right.
I'm just always amazed by Phil and Mike, their writing. You never know what to expect. And when I first heard we were doing a Christmas special, I thought, oh, traditional Christmas special. Nah.
I tend to think a story is much more interesting and much less cliched if it's based on as much reality as possible. So before I started writing, we set it in time. Okay, it's 1880s. We set it geographically. It's London. And then I started researching, okay, what was going on in the 1880s in London? What was the state of theater? What other contemporary kind of archetypal characters were there in England, in that day? What could we use as a springboard for building a new Christmas story? And the first thing that popped into my mind was Gilbert and Sullivan. Then we just got down to building out the story. Like, okay, Bob and Larry are Gilbert and Sullivan. Then what? I did some research, actually. I had a book on Gilbert and Sullivan and went through it and wrote down all of the names of their friends and contemporaries that are mentioned in the book. And so all the names in the show, Bob's name is
Monsieur Appletart.
Appy Thart.
Larry's name is
Millard Phelps.
Pa Grape is Seymour Schwenk.
Huh?
And Seymour Schwenk, those are actually Gilbert and Sullivan's two middle names put together.
You're taking this baby, it starts as an infant, it's just a script, it's and then it goes in the storyboards, and you watch it grow through the months, and you get to to hold its hand and watch it learn to walk as it goes in the animation. By the end of the show, it's pushed out the door and into the stores, and hopefully everybody loves it as much as you do. We want it to look simple, we want it to look clean, so when we do something special like electric lights or the rocket car, it really stands out.
It's a matter of styling it simple, because VeggieTales is really not a very complex looking show. It's simple, but simply beautiful.
It's our first big break.
Then I do believe
Our first big break.
that we're gonna show this city how to really love starting Christmas Eve.
There are some hidden little numbers occasionally in our show. When Bob and Larry get arrested and go to jail, they're name placards where the numbers at the bottom are not random numbers. Those are actually the birth dates of Phil Vischer and Mike Nawrocki, the voices of Bob and Larry.
My part in putting the show together wasn't too complicated this time around. I was in the capable hands of Phil Vischer and Tim Hodge, Tim directing and Phil writing the script. I just got to stand in the booth and scream a lot as Larry.
There's almost there! What do we do? What do we do?
We need to get out on the roof. I think we need to go higher.
We really felt that we had the opportunity with the Christmas film to tell the story of, okay, this is why Christians celebrate Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Pincher.
For me, that's the moment of the film, because it shows what we have learned, just kind of in theory, here's what it looks like in practice. And Bob really got it. There is a story that can teach the world to love.
For more VeggieTales fun and activities, you can go to BigIdeaFun.com.